The year is 1917. The world is in despair. World War I is at a deadlock, not only in the Middle East. The British Prime Minister Lloyd George knew how to instill hope and ordered General Allenby, Jerusalem for Christmas. Return hope to the world, Jerusalem for Christmas. And so it was. After 800 years of Muslim reign, Jerusalem was liberated on the 9th of December 1917, the first day of Hanukkah. Huge headlines of hope worldwide. And the now famous song was penned, Hava Nagila v'nismecha, let's rejoice and be happy. Hava neranena v'nismecha, let's sing and be happy. Uru achim belev sameach, awake brothers with a happy heart. 2024, 108 years later, Jerusalem celebrates its liberation. The eternal capital of the Jewish state has been rebuilt. This year, the first day of Christmas coincides again with the first day of Hanukkah. Like in the year 384 CE, then the Spanish nun Nigeria wrote in her travelogue, Jerusalem shines exceedingly at the Feast of Lights for Epiphany and Hanukkah. On Hanukkah, Jews celebrate the rededication of the Second Temple in 164 BCE after Judah Maccabee's victory over the Greek Seleucids who profaned the temple. On Epiphany, Nigeria writes, Christians celebrate and sing on their way from Bethlehem to Jerusalem. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And my eyes have seen thy salvation, a light for revelation to the Gentiles and for glory to the people Israel. All of Jerusalem, including the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, is, Nigeria tells us, richly decorated with gold and gems and silk. The Spanish nun describes over and over the joy and happiness in Jerusalem at this time of the year. It reads a bit like an early Hava Nagila. Christians in Nigeria's Jerusalem celebrate Nativity of our Lord as an Epiphany on the 6th of January, precisely as Orthodox Christians in Jerusalem still do today. Epiphany means sudden manifestation. God manifests himself suddenly, like in the Garden of Eden, as we know from the book of Genesis, or to Ezekiel at the river Chebar, so also to us in his beloved Son. Ephraim, the great Syrian poet and theologian at the time of Nigeria, used scriptural reasoning to describe the perfection of the 6th of January date for the Feast of the Nativity. He writes, since the sun ascended in its 12th days, and today this is the 13th day, a perfect symbol of the birth of the Son and his 12 disciples. Ephraim counts 13 days from the solstice on the 24th of December and concludes the Epiphany of the birth of Jesus was on the 6th of January. This Epiphany was so important that Christians later start to celebrate it twice, as a nativity on the 25th of December and as Jesus' baptism, his first public appearance on the 6th day of January, when the heavens were opened and he saw the Spirit of God. And a voice says, this is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. In Jerusalem, you will find that the study of the early church is not a study of the past, but of the present and the future. That study rekindles our faith and ensures that the joy over God's Epiphany remains visible in the world today. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Jerusalem Seminary.